Hey, this is WARLAWN. Yes, I am from the Call Me Wise and also come from McClinton Orders deal. Everybody calls him Mac. Short, so my name is Mac Norder. Um, I want to show you guys some clips, and I want you to tell me if we're ever going to have another presidency or not, because Obama is prepared for something. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's prepared. And he's closing knuckles on it right now. Everything is going to change. Everything is going to be folded up into a little envelope and burned. Okay? And I'm going to let you guys know this now. So with a little clip, I want you to show you what happens from Trump rallies. And they're in the video, Trump cussing. Now, you want a president who's going to say, fuck this and fuck that, right? Shut the hell up. That's what he needs to do, is shut the hell up. Okay, I know people would say the Trump supporters are not. You see a president cussing, he doesn't have the honor for his country to speak like that, and he does not have the utmost respect for his fellow men. Watch the video. See what you think.
They're ripping the shit out of the sea. We're going to knock the shit out of ISIS. Going to knock the shit out of it. Whoever the hell bought this mic system, don't pay the son of a bitch to put it in, I'll tell you. You shouldn't pay the bastard. But it's political bullshit. She said he's a pussy. And you can tell them to go themselves.
You're not going to raise that fucking price. You understand?
Listen, you motherfuckers, we're going to tax you 25%. What kind of people do we have running for office?
All right, what do you think's going to happen in like 5 minutes?
In like 5 minutes, there's going to be pepper spray and riot gear running all through here.
I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly, and in the name of the people of the state of California, demand all those assembled at Fair and Fairview to immediately disperse.
Word up, like, dude, he said that us Mexicans are bringing all types of bad people to this country. That's incorrect.
Fuck you!
Fuck Trump!
As you just seen the riot video, there was a man on there that said that Trump says that they are, you know, the Hispanics come to the country. The son back there comes to the country, and they were accused of hurting people or raping and so forth like that. Okay, as you watch the video, after this man had talked, you see them bashing windows and stuff in, causing chaos within the city. Now, whether I'm correct or not, Trump had just made a point. At a point, I don't like Trump, don't care for him, but he made a point to come here and cause problems. What gave you the right to go and bust in windows and smash cars? And this is stuff from the past, okay? But everybody's mad about this whole thing with Trump. They're still going to be mad about it. They're still going to protest. There's going to be more protests to keep going and going and going. Okay, so if a man tells you on there that he is for the Hispanic community, but then goes bashing in cars, bashing into people's heads and everything else because they're a Trump supporter, you do not belong in this country. Because it's if you go and tell somebody that you're going to you don't do that kind of stuff, but you do it, doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, so on the next video is Hillary Clinton. I want to show you this, and I don't understand is that the Clinton administration has gotten away with so much. And that's what they call the Clinton scandals, because once Clinton got in, he ends up getting booted out for getting a BJ. Okay, and it gets all over national crap. Okay. And then turn back around, and Hillary wants to get in, but kind of find out that she had files on her server, and then this is what was asked of her within the Congress. Watch the videos. I got two of them for you. One back to back. One when they asked her about Benghazi. Second was when Comey got questioned about his so-called Hillary is innocent. Stay tuned.
And I'm troubled by what I see here. In this pile in 2011, I see daily updates, sometimes hourly updates from your staff about Benghazi and Chris Stevens. When I look at this pile in 2012, I only see a handful of emails to you from your senior staff about Benghazi. And let me just share for you, in your records that we have reviewed, there is not one email to you or from you in 2012 when an explosive device went off at our compound in April.
Well, Congresswoman, I did not conduct most of the business that I did on behalf of our country on email. I conducted it in meetings. I read massive amounts of memos, great deal of classified information. I made a lot of secure phone calls. I was in and out of the White House all the time. There were a lot of things that happened that I was aware of and that I was reacting to. If you were to be in my office in the State Department, I didn't have a computer. I did not do the vast majority of.
Physically, where were Hillary Clinton's servers?
The operational server was in the basement of her home in New York. The reason I'm answering it that way is sometimes after they were decommissioned, they were moved to other facilities, storage facilities, but the live device was always in the basement.
Was that an authorized or unauthorized location?
It was an unauthorized location for the transmitting of classified information.
Is it reasonable or unreasonable to expect Hillary Clinton would receive and send classified information?
As Secretary of State, reasonable that the Secretary of State would encounter classified information in the course of the Secretary's work.
Via email?
Sure, depending upon the nature of the system. To communicate classified information, it would have to be a classified rated email system.
But you did find more than 100 emails that were classified that had gone through that server, correct?
Right, through an unclassified server, correct.
Yes. So Hillary Clinton did come to possess documents and materials containing classified information via email on these unsecured servers, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, you just watched a video of Benghazi, the deal with Comey. What I don't understand is why are you guys voting for these people? I would have just went and said, I want to devalidate my vote. I don't want to vote no more. It's just that it gets to the point where these votings are going to go, because this is the worst I've ever seen. And then, you know, Bernie Sanders, I watched a video earlier, and I didn't want to really put it on because it wasn't really worth the trouble. Just like Bernie Sanders being up in there, not worth the trouble. this channel is not always going to be about politics. It's going to be about UFOs and so forth and so forth. But I wanted to show you this stuff because a lot of people aren't seeing the really big picture here. And then all of a sudden Obama starts saying the weirdest things. There's no God in the country no more. It changed from what we had a long time ago. So what can we do to change that? Here. So I think the next video we're going to work on is there's been a full UFO investigation. And what it is that a lot of them are actually starting to pop up more and more and more and more. So I don't think it has to do with anything CERN. I think it just has to do with we're about to be in war up there and down here. And they're preparing. And they're preparing quick on several different things. How I know this has been going on for a very long time, and it's becoming to the pinpoint. It's so pinpointed. It's about as pointed as that. So prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves for WARLAWN. War on mine, war on your lawn. WARLAWN. Stay tuned for the next videos.